Last time on Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
There's but one thing of importance, ridding this town of its witches.
Riding this town's witches, my dear fellow.
I thought it was riddling at first, not riding. It was a misread.
A Freudian slip.
Shut up.
Maya, it's not the old guy that said something weird. It's the person next to him.
Next to him?
Next to him.
Ah, look there, Professor. The goat lady. She looks really deep in thought.
Is that deep in thought? that more looks like you've seen a sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah.
Mr. Wordsmith didn't seem too sure, but I wonder if you might happen to have something to say about this.
We heard the sound of the lantern's glass shattering.
Oh dear.
We're sure of it. It was frighteningly loud.
So not a sploosh then?
No. Then as I peered into the darkness, I heard it.
You heard it? What did you hear exactly?
You know, that. I heard the incantation for the spell Ignace.
Aha! So she dropped the lantern first. If, at the time, she was in fact holding an invisible scepter, then the scepter must have fallen when she dropped the lantern. However, as our witness, Ms. Mary, has just stated in her testimony, she heard the incantation for Ignace after hearing the lantern's glass shatter. You do all understand what that means, don't you? It means that Ms. Cantabella, the supposed witch you've locked up, could not possibly have cast any magic.
In all my days as judge of this court, I've never seen such behavior.
But then again, I've usually plunged the witches into the fire by this point. There really hasn't been enough time for misbehavior.
It's usually been a matter of 30 seconds before I've gone guilty and then they've got burnt to a crisp.
Oh, I don't know who that was.
Nope, nobody knows.
Oh, it's
Hold it. No. Oh.
Whoa!
Who's this guy? Some guy.
Hold it! Wait a blooming second! Its trial ain't even close to being over! Not before I take the stand to testify!
Who is this buffoon?
Oh,
Who am I, you ask? Who am I? Why, I'm the man that's gonna single-handedly save this trial. I'm the fifth witness. Ha ha! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disillusioned Plays Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, where we play the games and do the voices.
Yay.
I am Healthy Taylor.
Yay!
For once.
I'm Pete.
I'm Sarah.
And
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
And just before we get on in, if you do like what we do, why don't you go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and then ring the bell to receive notifications about when we post our future content.
Yeah.
nice one. Let's hop on in.
I do like that their sprites have them in the little aprons.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Oh, but no one said a thing about not saying to put the bucket down over, right?
Oh, yes, this guy coming out of nowhere.
Yes.
Clearly a reliable witness because he's so sober right
Yes,
now.
absolutely. So we've already spoken to...
Sober, I don't even know her.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So we've spoken to these two. I don't know why I'm having so much
Do
trouble
you
selecting
see?
them. But then there's Kira and I don't know what his name is right now. Nitel.
Nitel.
Right. So let's speak to them, I guess. Let us
Yep.
question them.
Yes.
Hang on! Excuse me, Miss Kira?
Yes, what is it?
Tell me, what do you think of this witness's testimony just now? The accused placed the bucket on the ground. No one has said anything about this until now.
Why, you're right. How odd. Everyone must have simply forgotten. Myself included.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes. a reasonable
Your
explanation.
Honor!
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
But yeah, Espella definitely did put that milk bucket down. That way she was able to easily grab her scepter and use magic. Easy peasy, right?
Oh!
The nerve, Nick! Looks like she's trying to peg Espella as a witch every chance she gets.
Oh, very good. With the accent, sorry,
No.
because I know you've been fretting about it, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, there was some slight,
Well, make the most of it. It's not gonna.
There was-
it's not gonna keep
there
going.
was some Americanisms in there that I thought you did better than you.
Guys,
It was good.
commenters, viewers, if you like Sarah's Maya voice,
stop
why don't you let her know down below with hashtag Sarah's American accent is good.
Stop doing this to me!
Just all of the hashtags. We've got Sarah's smart.
Hashtag we love Sarah. Hashtag Sarah is a good actor.
Hashtag Sarah is smart.
Stop it! I'm going to turn inside out!
Let's see if we can get this video to 1 million hashtags.
Oh,
Oh my
Jesus.
God, no!
Well, that's not going to happen.
So we don't have that many
Taylor,
followers.
we've got to manage expectations somewhat.
Really? I don't know how much more of this testimony I can stand.
It does feel like it's going further and further backwards, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm really confused.
My theory. Surely there'd be mud on the bucket if she put it down because there was mud on the lantern.
Well, she dropped the lantern, so you didn't necessarily set the milk bucket down. I'm still because I thought we had something with, Miss Mary over there insisting that she kept her eye on the bucket the entire time.
Yeah, I don't see anything about mud on here.
No, I know. I'm just wondering if that's the point.
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe. Oh, for God's sake! I meant to press. Sorry.
Whoopsie.
These testimonies. Something's definitely not right here.
What do you think, Nick?
There's no way this disappearing scepter explains what actually happened. I mean, no one saw anything. How can anyone prove it was there?
This is starting to get really annoying.
Yes! They can talk all they want about an invisible scepter, but no way is anything slipping under my radar.
I do believe that is correct, Mr. Wright. Somehow, we must find a clue that can lead us to another opening.
Yeah, you're right. And I think Mr. Personality over there may be the key to doing just that.
Is it literally just like press him on that one statement and then press everyone else individually and then it's like it opens something else maybe? I don't know what else to do with this.
She put the milk bucket down.
So yeah, we step through here and then he will do his thing. There it is. Oh.
No one said a thing about not seeing her put the bucket down either, right?
And then we've spoken to everyone else except for this guy.
Hang on! Excuse me, Mr. Knightley. Knightle? Oh,
Knightle.
Knightley! It's Knightley!
Oh, Nightly. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Have we been calling him Knightle the whole
Yes.
We have been calling him Knightle. It's Asa Sheen all over
Oh,
again.
no.
Yeah. I mean, it does,
Knightley.
It
That
does
makes
say
more
Knight-
sense.
It does
Yep.
say Knightle, but I'll give you Knightley sounds
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
I'm not calling Riddell Mystery. I don't care.
No.
It's not Riddle Mystery is not happening.
Not at
Tell
all,
me,
playthrough.
what do you think
Sorry.
about this witness's testimony just now? He claims the accused placed the bucket on the ground. No one has said anything about this until now.
I am reminded of but one thing, sir. A battle tactic important to any knight. Imagine, in one hand you hold your sword, and in the other, your shield.
Yeah, that's generally how it goes.
When suddenly, from the shadows, an itch of epic proportions takes your back. And you have to stab yourself in the back. What doth one do? Indeed, what can one do? Well, let me tell you.
The at-me fighting stance. You put your back against the wall and you go, yes.
I mean-
you just rub it your back against the wall.
Yeah. But
That is
Yeah.
yet another advantage among many of the Atmere fighting style. For an itch can never plague you when your back is to the wall.
unless it's like a really smooth wall.
Yeah.
One must drop one's sword and fell that unholy itch with a well-timed scratch to one's back.
Right.
A crafty witch would surely use the same tactic, would she not? I call it my signature back attack scratch of great justice.
Right.
Why did I pick this voice?
I don't know, but you did.
Why did I do this to myself?
By the way, be wary when using that tactic in battle. I find my opponents rarely give me ample time to remove my armor and scratch.
That's a great tactic.
Like,
Jesus.
like, excuse me for a minute.
Thank you for that, Mr. Knightley. No further questions.
Mr. Knightley sure takes the whole knight thing super seriously, huh?
Sheesh. I guess it's back to the drawing board. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that that's not it. So he says it's Mr. Personality. The only thing I can think of is that...
have they said something that then contradicts what someone else has said then?
When she dropped the lantern, the scepter was not yet in her hands. Scepter must have been hidden by magic and carried on her back. The rogues grabbed her by the hand that held the lantern, so she must have had another way of holding that scepter. That's easy. The girl just put the bucket down on the ground and picked up the witch's magic stick.
I don't know. I don't
So
know.
we know we have to press him. We know we have to press him in order to set up everything else, right?
Well,
so press him.
I mean, we can, but we've spoken to everyone else, unless we, I guess, go through his statement again. And we have already done that. I just can't remember what he said because that was last time.
But no one said a thing about not seeing her put the bucket down either, right?
Right, and so
Okay.
again, so we have spoken to everyone else, so we can continue his.
Well, yeah, but
There you go. His lot probably just didn't see it happen, is all. Have a question a witness. That's what my pappy always said. I doubt me more. That witch put the bucket down before using the scepter.
If that is indeed accurate, then it would seem we may have found our truth.
the only thing I can think of is wordsmith specifically references the lantern, not the bucket. Though I forget, how does it work in this one? Is it that we don't pit them against each other? It's...
I think that does come into it, but I think that's later.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm not sure. Espella isn't. We're not backing down. When she dropped
When
the
she
lantern-
dropped the lantern, the scepter was not yet in her hands.
But how would he?
And what
How-
what did Mary say?
Mary said, no, that's Kira. Sorry. The scepter must have been hidden by magic and carried on her back. But he's saying when she dropped the lantern, the scepter was not in her hands. How would he know if it's invisible?
The other thing...
Apart from being able
what
to
is,
drop it, I suppose.
if the lantern was dropped, how did they see anything?
Yes,
'Cause
because
if
if it's invisible.
Well, no, because if the lantern was gone, then the light was out, so they wouldn't have seen her put the bucket down.
That's true. Because they did say about with night, the fire source was one that would.
I'm sure whatever this is, it's going to be ridiculously stupid. Whatever this
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Yeah. So
So again, we know we have to press him. There's no...
well, the thing is, if we press him, we can't present anything. So we obviously need to present some evidence at this point. It's just a case of what. So
is that it, or do we, No, because Nick has said that the guy in the middle is the key to this.
so then
So it's got to be something on the guy in the middle.
so we have to show him something. We have to present something to him then.
It's either we have to present something to him, or we have to point out a statement that contradicts what he's saying.
But we have examined all of them. girl just put the bucket down the ground and then picked up the magic scepter. And then if we present this...
So
I mean, if we present the bucket,
wouldn't
Mary took it back to her farm. So, but that's the
But
only thing
then
I
she
can think of.
Or like, she's gonna have to know where she put the scepter as well, because
Well, that's what I'm saying. If the light's out, then she'll need to know where...
it was
she'll-
invisible as well.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. That's what I'm getting at. So I am just going to do a tiny little safety save state. Shall we do the old faithful of sort of present random stuff?
I guess, yeah, present the lamp then.
You think
Nope.
that sounds like a nope to me? Okay, so then we'll we'll just rewind time. Magic, and then
The
we'll
bucket.
try.
There we go.
Oh my God, that was... I love Ace Attorney games. I'm afraid what really happened is not quite so simple.
Editor's note: Taylor does in fact love Ace Attorney games. However, we also, as people who enjoy this series, acknowledge that there are definitely elements of bullshit.
Oh, gavel.
What? What? What's she talking about?
It had only just stopped raining moments before the crime took place. As a result, the ground was very muddy.
Oh my god. The mud on the bottom of the frickin' I don't believe it. I mean...
Nobody listens to me.
Oh my god.
If Miss Cantabella...
My work here is done.
You know, Sarah, the thing is, you can't just be like, oh, I'm never right about anything. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm never right about anything. Oh, it's probably not what I'm thinking. It's blah, 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 blah. And then you can't turn around and be like, I was right. I'm smart. Nee, me, nee, me, nee, me, nee.
No, you're right. You're right. Okay, that's me told.
So the lesson here is, again, hashtag Sarah is smart. And Sarah needs to believe in what she says.
Never.
Perhaps if we get 1 million hashtags saying Sarah is smart, she'll believe them.
Never.
I mean,
If Ms.
one day.
If Ms. Cantabella really placed this bucket on the ground like you claimed she did,
Sarah is smart.
then it should be caked with mud, just like the lantern was after it fell. Well, I'd say that clears up your muddy testimony, wouldn't you?
Don't rub it in, Nick.
Look, he's having his moment of victory.
It's rubbing it in for me.
Well, hey, bottom.
What?
You just gonna sit there looking pretty? Come on, give me a hand here.
Flattery will get you nowhere, witness. Other than perhaps to the dungeon.
Uh-oh.
At any rate, there is but one question we ought to ask. Why? Why is there no mud on that bucket?
Because Miss Mary took it home before whatever.
And she cleaned it,
Yeah.
maybe, or something. To the witness with the goat, may I ask you a question?
Are you talking to us?
No, the other
No,
witness
the
with
other
the other
witness
goat.
with the goat.
Indeed, you admitted to the court that you returned home with the milk bucket. Illegally, I must add.
Oh my. Oh my. Such harsh words, Inquisitor.
Oh, the goat's licking her mouth. I don't like it.
Ew.
I don't like that. It did, didn't it? I didn't... When you took the bucket home, you must have simply wiped the mud from the bucket. Is that correct? That aloof. Oh, that's the aliens interfacing again. Just communing with the spirits.
Oh!
Now that you mention it.
We are so screwed.
What? No way! Don't tell me.
That milk bucket? Oh, that's right. I remember now. I don't know if it was on the bucket. But I don't know if what was on the bucket was mud exactly. But it certainly was dirty.
It was the ashen remains of the
Oh,
of the
God.
smouldering, like
Corpses.
yes.
Before taking it inside with me, I remember wiping it clean with an old rag.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
Exceptional work, Inquisitor Barnum.
Right. It all makes perfect sense. See, we were right all along, weren't we, Inquisitor Barnum?
Ooh, I'm getting annoyed.
Yeah.
I knew that sword weren't just for show, Barnum. You cut through those words. You slashed his argument in two.
Objection! Witness, Miss Mary.
Oh, what is it?
She's like, God, you trying to find the truth. For God's
You're
sake.
absolutely sure there was mud stuck to this milk bucket?
Oh my. Well, truth be told, I don't remember whether it was mud exactly, but I do remember cleaning the bucket off when I got home.
Dear. It's terrible. It would seem the defense has failed to disprove the witness's claims. Of that we can be quite certain.
Yeah, well, when you give the witnesses about 5 chances to change and amend their testimonies to line up.
Taylor, come on, that's modest. 500.
I'll teach you, Bluey. You got that right. Do me a favour, will you, Gramps? I want to change my testimony, just a tiny bit.
Not get the witnesses these days. I will allow it. Only if the witness refrains from name-calling in the future.
You got it, oh, my lord.
It's better.
Well, all this court mumbo-jumbo has left me thirstier than a dog in a desert.
It's not like he's been drinking the whole time. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh
my god. How big is that chalice?
Chalice.
Well,
Tankard.
tankard, sorry. Jesus.
Just like he was having tiny little sips. That witch there was holding the stick. I even heard her say the incantation thingy. In fact, wait, why am I saying this?
I don't
That
know.
witch there was holding the stick. I even heard her say the incantation thingy. That's right, I witnessed it all.
I bet you did.
Hold it! But no one knows for sure if Miss Cantabella dropped that milk bucket on the ground.
Because there's no mud on it. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, we went over this already. We know the goat lady wiped off all the mud.
Objection! However, Miss Mary doesn't clearly remember whether or not it was mud that was stuck on the bucket.
We really don't remember. But maybe... I guess maybe there was mud on it? I mean, she could hold the scepter without putting the bucket on the ground. Oh, she couldn't hold the scepter. Oh, bugger.
She couldn't hold the scepter without putting it on the
That's the one. Bah.
ground. Bar.
Miss Mary, please give a definitive answer.
You all done, Bluey? Talk all you want, 'cause it ain't gonna help. You see, the five of us, we saw what witch went and did. We saw it clear as day.
Somebody...
Oh, good. We get to do...
What is he doing?
Get it? If 4 heads are better than 1, then 10 eyeballs are better than 2.
You can at least
And
count.
at least 10 eyes don't lie. That girl is a witch.
What I forgot to
Pete just ignoring the rotating man.
Yeah, well, we're gonna Taylor. We do this every time. We follow the same format. We go through it, and then I come back round, and then we talk to everyone else. We've done it the same way on both games. We will get back to him.
Most peculiar way of phrasing it, witness.
Okay, we done here. We're burning moonlight here, people. Mornings are coming, and you know what I say? You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Jeez.
There ain't a magic spell strong enough that could change what the five of us saw tonight.
Well, except if the lantern broke, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Which this may be. Jesus, is Sarah just right about all of it?
No, probably not.
Sarah, don't do that.
Probably not all
They
of
may
it.
have they may all have their own reasons for accusing Espella. There's also one thing they all have in common. They are idiots, 100%. They genuinely believe Espella is a witch.
We weren't. Were we to disbelieve?
Well, we are disbelieving, to be fair.
Were we to disprove that belief, there would be no way for them to regroup. The witnesses would have to acknowledge the truth of what happened tonight.
I just love Luke
Luke's
giving
little-
resting bitch face.
It's like, I hate you, Barnum. They are, after all, witnesses.
I'm gonna stare a hole right through your chest, Barnum.
They must be fully aware of what actually transpired.
That means I've got to pay extra attention to their reaction and testimony. Like a man spinning in place.
Not obvious at all.
Like he's on a lazy Susan.
I think you better observe the witnesses, Mr. Wright. You could do it.
It's so cute. It's just a really cute voice.
I've got to try to get the truth out of these witnesses somehow.
Okay, right.
Oh, here we go
worry,
again.
Don't worry, Taylor. We're coming to acknowledge the spinning man now. Right. Press. Get through the stuff.
I wouldn't mind it so much if it didn't sometimes go like all the way around the houses.
Yeah.
In,
Yeah, I know
between.
yeah. I do get that. Right. Bosh. And we can't skip
Five
this.
of us, we saw that, saw it clear as day.
Okay, across to.
Hang on. Excuse me, mister?
He just kind of looked like a bullet.
Earth to Gramps?
Defender, when you say Gramps, might you by any chance be referring to me?
No, of course not, Your Honor.
Better not be. I'll put you in the
Mr.
fire.
Wordsmith, are you listening?
Does it look like he's listening?
I heard you quite clearly the first time, young man. These ears hear all. The crackling of the fire, the whispering of the crowd, and now your voice.
I like him. Like
Yeah, he's
he's my favorite one so far because he's just so whimsical and weird.
Thank you. Do you see?
If that's the case, then allow me to ask you a question. Why were you spinning? You were clearly deep in thought. Yes, that's what I do when I'm deep in thought. I just rotate in place.
He was slowly drilling into the floor. That's how deep in
You were
thought he was.
clearly deep in thought just now. Do you have something to say about this man's testimony?
Oh, it is a load of cobblers. This is what's true.
Indeed so. I felt something was amiss. However, what that means, I cannot say.
Miss?
Yes, your mother was a miss.
Oh, I love it. Just before we record, Pete's like, Taylor,
Here we
I
go.
really don't appreciate you making all those mother jokes
I've
because
done
it's
one.
every time he talks.
I've done one.
It's every
I've done
time
one.
he talks,
I've
and
done
I'm
one.
just like,
I've done
ooh.
one. I've done one. I did one. There has
but
been
you were
one.
telling him
There
off
has
for
been
doing
a
it.
single joke. In half an hour, there has been one.
No,
Sorry.
it's fine. I think it's
fine.
funny. You don't have
It's
to apologize.
fine. It's fine.
I just thought it was funny because you did.
You did bop me for
Yeah,
it.
because you oh, gavel, yeah. Because you did it like every time he spoke.
Look, he's just having
A
a
miss?
look. Oh. Doesn't matter. Pete's giving me the look.
I'm waiting for you to say what you were gonna say.
I was gonna be rude. I will give it a miss. Oh.
Oh!
Witness, could you tell us? Could you tell us
No.
what precisely was amiss with this third-rate testimony from this third-rate witness?
You're a third-rate duelist with a third-rate deck, Joey.
What a burn, Barnum.
Burn him.
Burn him.
5 heads are better than 1. 10 eyeballs are better than 2.
But mine don't work so well, so there's only 8.
Oh, yeah, because of Kira's glasses.
Oh, actually!
Oh my god.
As
Oh
I
my
listened to this man's testimony, I could not help but become aware of something most odd.
Oh.
Friggin' court illustrators over here just
God, they've been busy.
Tonight, when the crime occurred, we all made haste to that terrible scene. The delicious...
And that was
The
just
delicious-
mugs and rubs.
Oh no. The delicious,
delicious
scent of
scent of
cooked human.
Oh dear, he's actually been a cannibal this whole time.
The delicious scent of mid-evening dinner permeated through the air. The shadows of those present cast through the dim light. And yet there were but 4 figures standing in that vicinity, myself included.
Are you alright, Sarah? She's just sat there giggling away. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just thinking about what I said. It just. Sorry.
What did you say?
When he said the delicious scent of dinner, and I said that was just mugs and rubs. Pete's just like, oh yes, the burning human flesh.
The smell of cooked human. Yum, yum,
I
yum,
don't
yum,
know
yum.
why it's just tickled me. I'm sorry. Okay.
You must, yes.
I can't have 10 minutes of me just losing my crap.
Sarah,
again.
you should
I don't
be
know,
sorry.
it was pretty funny last
You
time.
should be sorry. You're not allowed to. No one is allowed to enjoy themselves on
I'm
this
sorry.
show.
I'm professional, serious. Sorry.
Yes. Thank you.
What
Awesome.
did you say?
That was sarcasm, everybody. Oh my goodness. It was sarcasm until it doesn't. Get it together, Matt!
Get
it together,
to
woman.
the smell of, I believe it was pork cooking. I believe there was some far-off sound that sounded like, oh God, please God, why? God, it hurts so much.
And that was
Please
just your
free
mum.
me from this.
Oh, well, there it is.
Ah.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop now.
4? Hold on 1 second. You're saying that there were only 4 witnesses at the crime scene tonight?
Oh. Who wasn't there?
These eyes may be old, but they know what they saw.
Is something the matter, Miss Mary? I'm just saying the spirits.
Oh, he sees the spirits again? No, it's just that Snowy and I are trying to remember what happened at the time.
Could you maybe try a little harder then?
I remember the flames erupting into the air. That's when Snowy and I made our mad dash to save the precious milk.
Oh, you wouldn't want it to go sour.
No. And when those 2 ruffians were set ablaze, the flame filled the area with light.
Filling the air with the scent of mid-evening dinner.
my
Oh
god.
my god.
In that sudden flash of light. Oh my god. We could.
Miss Mary, this is a very serious proceeding.
I'm
You
very
must
sorry.
Compose yourself. Do you see?
In that sudden flash of light, we could see that there were other people around besides ourselves.
You're still giggling.
No, I'm not. That's when I saw them. The other people that scrambled to the scene along with us. I'm quite sure of it. There are only 4 of us at the scene of the
Her
crime.
eyes being stuck like that are boring into my soul. It's making me very uncomfortable.
I know what it reminds me of. And if somebody... This is going to be very obscure.
Okay.
Very obscure. So, my favourite Disney movie is Basil the Great Mouse Detective.
Oh yes.
And it reminds me of the robot that Rattigan makes of the Queen Mouse.
Oh right.
And her eyes are like that. It's exactly like that.
Disney giving you kids nightmares.
I just feel like that's the face that you make when it's like you're hearing air raid sirens in the background, and it's like you're just seeing the war fighters like the.
It's fine.
I remember the
Everything's fine.
And there are, and in actuality, there are no air raid sirens going off, and it's just only she hears it. Anyway, I was going to say, how much are we betting that we think that Mr. Drunk over there is just making everything up?
Oh
and he
yeah,
wasn't
for
there
sure.
whatsoever?
So
Well,
for
it
sure.
sounds a bit like objection.
That's me. Objection! Hold it, madam. What in blazes is going on? We have 5 witnesses on the stand, all claiming to have witnessed tonight's events firsthand. That means we have 1 witness too many.
Or one of them.
I'm glad that your ability to conduct arithmetic remains.
There,
Don't be stupid! Oi, you lot better stop speaking out of turn.
you know, I misread that and say, you lot better stop speaking the truth.
All for one for all, remember? We all promised to take this witch down together, didn't we?
Is one of them going to be the witch? It's not quite that simple. We saw what we saw.
Well, I say it's all about...
Oh, he's got the shake weight
I
again.
say it's all about the numbers, and I counted, I say. I'll have you know my counting is flawless. On nights when sleep eludes me, or I'm too busy banging your mother, I can count sheep from moonrise to sunrise.
For God's sake.
Oh my Christ.
You see, your mother is sound asleep by the time I am finished with her, but I sometimes cannot sleep afterwards.
I'm like a pneumatic drill.
like a bullet. Kira, Kira, please, please.
Miss Kira, is there a problem?
Oh no.
She's so angry.
Oh my God. 4 witnesses, 5 witnesses, what difference does it make? Things all started getting muddled when you showed up.
What? You say it's my fault?
Oh, yes!
I was there, you fool! Didn't I just finish saying that?
My testimony is strong as steel, even if it's not completely stainless.
Order! Order! I said order! What is going on here? Claim the number of witnesses does not add up. I have never paid witnesses to such outrageous conflict.
It wasn't witnesses. I've never paid witnesses.
I have never paid witnesses!
I mean, I didn't pay anybody. These are
No,
genuine witnesses. I didn't pay them. I didn't. No bribes. No bribes.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
damn
angry
it.
Layton.
Layton.
Angry Layton. There is but one answer to this puzzle. A single possibility.
You all are crackers.
What do you mean?
That none of them saw anything and they're all talking out of their hole. Without a doubt,
magic must have been used at the scene of the crime. Furthermore, it would indeed appear that there were only 4 witnesses present at the scene. And yet, currently we are faced with 5 witnesses testifying to the court. That certainly is quite a fatal contradiction, with only one possible answer.
Kira's the witch.
Yeah.
How did you get on the other side of me?
I am very elusive, Mr. Wright.
Just parkour across
What
the
you
wall.
don't know is that beneath this cartoony exterior beats the heart of a very limber man. I do
My goodness.
I'm quite athletic, you know.
You should see my downward dog.
Would you not agree? My God, I feel like my eyes, like, what the hell?
Your eyes?
Yeah, I feel like it's like I've got like this uncomfortable pain in my eyes. Like, I'm trying to see and I can't see.
Oh.
Would you not agree, Mr. Wright?
The answer. It can't be.
What, that someone's
Them
lying?
is a witch.
Well, out with this supposed answer, Sir Blue Knight. What is your explanation for the current number of witnesses? Oh dear.
One of them is the witch.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I bet it's Kira.
Well, I mean, it does feel. I mean, if we're going on stereotypes, then it's going to be Kira or it's going to be Mary, and I don't think it's Mary somehow. She's got the.
Anyone who
was-
eats flowers like that can't be trusted.
I was going to say, like, Mary's been holding the kid the whole time now.
Plot twist. It was snowy.
The lamb just suddenly stops and is like, bah.
Oh darn.
I must confess to the crime of witchcraft. I am sorry, Mother. You have taken good care of me, but I could no longer bear the
Bar it.
consequences of societal pressures.
Well, it might seem far-fetched. The reality is actually rather simple.
I mean, I still think that Drunk Man is talking absolute arse, but that wasn't an option, so we're going to have to go with the second best.
Well, I think your face is absolute arse.
No.
So, we're both even then, aren't
Well,
we?
your mother didn't seem to mind too much. Boom. Take that.
Got him.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
No, Pete, it's take that!
I'm learning from Wordsmith, only the best, right?
Yes, you are beginning to see.
The reality is actually rather simple. The real witch, and the real murderer in this case, is actually one of these 5 witnesses.
Shocking.
What?
What?
Dab.
Charging up the slam.
Yeah.
You're telling us that the witch is among us.
I hate you. I hate you.
For a minute, I thought he was going to say it. I'm like, oh my God.
The witch is a mogus.
That's it. But you're telling us that the witch is amongst this group of witnesses? What utter rubbish! There is no possible way that such a claim could be true.
That's right. You got a lot of nerve accusing one of us of being a witch, not
Whoa.
like us accusing somebody else of being a witch.
We have told you nothing but the truth, yet you still have the gall to bat around such an outrageous accusation.
Behold! Behold! As my trusty shield deflects your petty words like the petty words they are!
Imaginative.
Sick burn.
Inquisitor Barnum,
Yes, my lord.
I would like to see a sketch of the crime scene at the time of the incident. Do you have one in your possession?
Hang on a second. One moment, please. Your Highness? My lord?
Your Highness.
I'll take
Yes.
it. I'll take it.
Certainly, my lord. I have one here. Thank you very much.
Pen's on fire.
I requested it from the court illustrator moments ago, just in case.
I don't get paid enough for this. I certainly do not.
Here's one I had earlier.
Very well. Witnesses! I would like each
I
of you
could
to
just draw
mark your
30 girls and make 3 times the money, but no, Mom said I had to get a respectable job as an illustrator.
Excuse me. Order.
Excuse me, I don't need any more of this debauchery around here, thank you. Like this degeneracy. Away with you, illustrator.
I'd like each of you to mark your location at the time of the murder. Here on this crime scene sketch. Quickly now.
Oh no, I accidentally threw it into the fire. Oh well.
The number of witnesses doesn't add up. Looks like we're getting somewhere now. We haven't even scratched the surface of this case yet.
Oh god, really?
Uh-oh. And it's all thanks to this top hat wearing gentleman and his small boy assistant.
They all look kind of scary like this.
And I guess Maya too.
Oh, gee, thanks, Nick.
And Layton giving the little note. Layton
The
giving the
gormless expression.
Sorry.
The court accepts this crime scene sketch into evidence.
I was just saying, Layton's sort of weird knowing nod at Nick there, while Nick's like internally monologuing, is kind of weird. Okay. Oh, we actually have this. Can we actually look at this one?
Yeah, we can look at this one.
Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna look at
If one of the witnesses is the witch, then they're a witchness.
the witch. So there we go.
Okay, so there's Kira. She's far away. There's no way she could have seen anything without her glasses.
Yeah, so Kira's
Yeah.
not going to see Jack.
Yeah. Yep.
So she's got to be lying about where she was.
Yep.
Yes, that was where I did your mother, right there in the bushes.
If one of the witnesses is the witch, that could only mean one thing. Somebody here isn't telling the truth.
Why have you stopped on me?
That would indeed appear to be the case, Mr. Wright.
Listen well, Sir Blue Knight. The path you tread now is a dangerous one. Claiming that a witch is among us. Claiming that a witch is among these most honorable witnesses is a serious accusation. Should it prove to be a false one,
Uh-oh.
you will find yourself at the other end of my sword. Do I make myself clear?
Oh yeah? Well, if you don't shape up, then you're going to be at the other end of my my bread. So yeah, how about that?
Oh my god.
You... Oh,
But that wasn't so much my suggestion.
I just gotta hope that he's
It's
got a
this
wheat
guy.
intolerance.
I mean, the gentleman here with the lovely top hat was the one who urged me to say it.
Oh, yeah.
And Layton's like, I cannot
Smooth.
believe you've done this.
Smooth, Mr. Wright. Very smooth.
Throw me under the bus, why don't you?
It is the same thing, Sir Blue Knight. Sir Blue Knight.
Indeed. It is the same thing, Sir Baker.
Oh no, his titles are going down.
Uh-oh.
It is the same thing, Mr. Wright.
Oh boy.
How do you feel now that you know that everybody in the room is against you?
Like I always do, pretty much.
Oh, that's not true. Now, ready your sword.
Ready?
Were you listening? You claim the witch is not the accused and that someone else at the crime scene was the true culprit. If what you say is true, then surely you can tell the court exactly where this person was at the time of the crime, can you not? Come now, Sir Blue Knight. Only you can enlighten us as to who this real witch actually is.
Sir Doughy Defender.
Ouch!
Oh dear.
Like, it's like, I'm not doughy. I'm not all puffy. He's menstruating. It's made him all puffy and doughy.
Ew.
Show us where the witch was at the exact moment the murder took place.
Well, over here then.
God,
Yeah, I would. I mean, I guess.
I think
Where
it's-
unless
she
he's
was.
hiding in the bushes.
I think it has to be though, right? We can't. We've got to be pointing at a person Because then they're going to be like, hang on, that's where I am. But yeah, so we can suggest that who said they could hear it? Did he say that he could hear her say the spell?
He did say
Yeah,
it. Well,
he did.
Right, and no one else.
Well, look at the Grand Grimoire, because I think Ignace has a short range. Within a 1 meter radius of the caster. Well, that doesn't mean anything. I have no idea what distance that is.
Oh my God, Taylor.
I mean, I imagine it's pretty close. So she'll have had to have been, like, hiding in the trees then, possibly behind the, behind Dingus and McGillicuddy over there.
Dingus and McGillicuddy.
So I guess, are we saying over here then?
I think to the left.
What, like, sorry, it's not very responsive.
Left. Left.
What,
there.
What, like, oh, here, in this corner bit?
Like hiding in the bushes, yeah.
Let me do a little safety save for no particular reason at all.
I mean, we could use a hint coin.
We could use a hint coin, but then we would deduct hint coins.
I mean, that is...
Got it! The witch was standing probably somewhere around here.
Somewhere around there?
It looks like it is your head that is currently somewhere else, Sir Blue Knight.
Oh.
I think that might not be
I
the
think
correct
that was the right one, guys.
What do you mean?
I believe he is trying to convey that your answer was incorrect. Thank you. Thank you, Sherlock. All right. So let us go back.
So then maybe it is just where Kira is standing.
I mean, we could just try clicking on Espella, I guess, or in the middle here and see. Oh my God, it's so
unresponsive. Bushes on the other side.
It's so unresponsive. Why? Right.
Oh, got it.
Well, okay, so the witch was there. Okay,
So I
that
guess
makes
it's
sense.
because of the 1 meter standing thing.
Yeah,
You were quite
Yeah.
right.
The witch must have been standing here.
Objection! What is the meaning of this? Unfortunately for you, that spot has absolutely nothing to do with any of these witnesses.
Objection! Inquisitor Barnum, I suggest you try taking a look at this. Aha, I was right.
Yeah.
The Grand Grimoire?
Hashtags Taylor is smart.
No,
Well, that's never been disputed, really.
This.
Taylor doesn't just go around saying he's stupid, apart from just now when he just did it.
According to this tome, Ignace summons a circle of flame within some non-American unit that I have no idea about. 1 meter radius of the caster.
Oh, he just carefully puts the book down.
In other words, the witch had to have been within 1 meter of the flame when casting the spell.
Objection! Of course. You needn't say any more, Sir Blue Knight. First off, notice that there is no one else in that area other than the accused. It should also be quite obvious from the sketch that there is clearly nowhere for anyone to hide.
Oh, I!
No bushes or anything.
Objection! True. There...
Nick, you're not fighting your case here, buddy.
What the hell?
There aren't any hiding spots. However,
they are the world's densest bushes, is what they are.
there is one other possibility. If a witch wanted to
Yeah,
she
the
disappeared
spell.
herself.
Just hide herself, yeah.
Disappear themselves.
If a witch wanted to stay hidden from sight,
Most intriguing. Since you seem to love showing evidence, prove it. How was the witch able to hide in plain sight? And then it'll be
a mirror.
Grand Grimoire Dimir.
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 take that!
Ye.
This Talia Magica contains 2 magic gems. Ignace and 1 other spell. That's right, the spell Dimir.
Dimir? Oh, it cannot be!
Oh, but it is.
That's right. There was most certainly a witch present at that crime scene, only they were completely invisible. All thanks to the magic spell Demir.
What foolishness is this?
Yes, because it makes so much more sense to have an invisible scepter. Why can't there be an invisible witch?
Order! Order in the court! Defender, what are you getting at? I thought the witch used Demir to make the Telea Magica disappear.
Objection! According to the Grand Grimoire, under the entry for Demir, it causes anything the caster touches to vanish from sight. In other words,
Now I should just carefully put the book down.
supposing the witch were holding the staff in one hand, while
My dear fellow. I didn't realize Wordsmith was the witch.
Supposing the witch were holding the staff in one hand, while touching part of their body with the other. I mean, it could be,
Jesus.
it could be anything, really. I mean, they were invisible, so.
Nick, get your head
While
out of the
touching
gutter.
part of their body with the other, I mean.
I don't know if I like the way that your tone of voice.
Professor, I'm only 10 years old. I don't think I should be listening to this.
Oh, Luke, cover your ears.
Oh, God.
They would be able to make themselves disappear.
Are you implying that that is the reason for the conflicting number of witnesses?
Yep.
What? Oh,
it's
you
back
got
on
on
the
the other side of me again.
Indeed it is, which means witnesses. Someone amongst you is not disclosing the entire truth, and that person is the witch we seek. I believe this is the most probable scenario. This is flipping balmy, isn't it? Bonkers.
Honourable witnesses, you will testify to the court one final time. I'm not giving you any more chances. You've had enough.
Oh,
Tell
not under
us-
the 10.
Tell us exactly what you saw and what you did not see at the scene of the crime.
And this is where the glasses are going to come in handy, because
Yeah.
Kira's going to claim that she saw something, and we're going to be able to show that no, she couldn't, because if she was as far away as she claims, she wouldn't have been able to see anything without her glasses. Boom, got him.
Yeah.
How absurdly absurd. The purpose of this trial is to convict that girl of the crime, is it not?
That's right. We're not witches.
Ow, 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 ow. Let me go.
You're
Let me go.
squeezing the life out of me.
Witnesses, I ask that you listen. There is a witch mingling among you.
Mingling among them.
That's right. I'm afraid you are all no longer brothers in arms. The true opponent here is within your own group. Would you like a lozenge?
to help ease the moment.
My packet of lozenges. The real witch is one of these 5 witnesses, huh? Fine by me. Time to put an end to this trial.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yay. Right. We are slowly getting there.
You wish to know where we were all standing tonight? It matters not. Would the flames not burn just the same?
That is not what I asked.
That flame. I never saw anything like it. It quite literally left me speechless. I couldn't even so much as scream.
I heard the tiniest cry, and then when I turned around, the blotters were roasting. So I rushed right over.
So, I've noticed something. If Kira was indeed invisible, she couldn't scream, because if she screamed, she would reveal her location. Just saying.
I heard the incantation, then the flames suddenly erupted. I am certain of it. I only saw 3 people there with us.
As I said, there were only 3 others present, like that man there who was stumbling around like a newborn calf, or your mother after a night of passionate lovemaking.
My God.
A most heinous act indeed. No small wonder these witnesses are so confused.
A witch amongst the witnesses. What an utterly baseless claim.
I don't think so, Barnum. The only baseless claim in this case is of Espella being a witch. It's more than a little likely one of these witnesses is the culprit. These testimonies are bound to tell me who the real witch is.
Alrighty.
Examine.
It's not examine, it's pressing it.
Hold it! In other words, you're not sure exactly what happened tonight, is that right?
Defender, I fought with burning vigor this night. Do not belittle my efforts.
Right.
A knight does not just run away at the mere sight of fire. Ha!
But your Deku shield would light on fire and then it would burn away. No one even said anything about running away.
If I may be perfectly straight with you, the pillar of fire illuminated the area as it rose high into the air. There by the fire was the witch.
My voice is going.
Oh dear.
Was the witch. And excluding the two unfortunate knaves, I counted 3 others at the scene.
Kira's doing something.
Oh.
Alrighty.
She's up to summit.
Exactly! That means there were only 4 witnesses at the scene of the crime.
Hold on, sir. You cannot say that for certain. Perhaps I missed the other witness. Maybe they were obscured by this shield. See? That is another possibility.
Anyway, how about we not talk about your shield anymore?
Very well.
Alright then, we'll go back.
So just go, I think go back to Nightly.
Yeah. And we'll quickly have a little chat. Quick. And then, yeah. It's this bit, and I can't make the text go quickly. Oh my god, stop!
What?
Hang on! Excuse me, Ms. Kira?
What do you want?
You looked like you had something to say about the testimony just now.
Well, it was about the number of people at the crime scene. Have you ever played the Daisy Petal game?
What?
Daisy Petal game?
1 witness, 2 witnesses, 3 witnesses, 4 witnesses, 5 witnesses, 6 witnesses.
I'm pretty sure that's not what the game is. I'm pretty sure it's the loves you, loves you not.
Loves me not, yeah.
Yes.
What an adorable game. It seems like something out of a fairy tale.
Judge, really?
Seriously, Your Honor?
Anyway, you may continue your testimony, witness.
Alright then. I wasn't.
Oh, so it was just, oh, wait.
It was what we call in the industry a nothing burger.
A nothing bag.
So yes, she never saw anything like it, but did she see anything like it?
I don't know, did she?
Did she?
We will have to find out next time, everybody.
No.
Oh, no.
Because we have run out of time. We may even have gone over. Who knows? Let's check that we can hit the menu and save. We can.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
We can. So it's all good. So, with that, we hope you enjoyed our little video. We got we managed to progress one part into the testimony, so we are slowly getting through the tutorial. So if you enjoyed this and you can't wait to see us finish it, then why don't you leave a like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and drop a comment down below.
Yeah.
We do enjoy reading them.
Yeah.
And with that, we will catch you in the next one, everybody.
See you later, guys.
And remember, friends, if ever you find yourself puzzled by something, do as Wordsmith does, and spin slowly in place until the answer comes to you.